Well, I'm going to take this thing to the car wash because it's got hot, soapy water, and try to clean this thing up, and then work on taking the other one off. Probably not going to get to the car wash until dark, but that's okay, they got lights in there. And first I'm going to soak it with some degreaser, give that car wash a little head start. Cleaner. It is definitely cleaner, which that's the good news. But what do they say? With all good news comes some bad news? Or no good deed goes unpunished? Or if a deal is too good to be true, then it probably is. Yeah. So, let me flip this over. Well, good news and bad news. Good news, I got another housing. It's off of a white 2105. Now, some of you guys might already know what I'm going to end up saying here. This actually was news to me. Never really realized this. And I know I've looked inside these and just never caught on. Well, right there is your cylinder for your 3-point for the rock shaft in there. And of course, that's what actually caused the crack, was it wasn't adjusted correctly, or they backed into something with the 3-point and it shot it way up or something, I don't know. No cylinder and no place to bolt one on. This is category 3-point, which is 6,000 pounds. That's category 2, which is 4,000 pounds. So I did not realize that category 3 with the external cylinders, those cylinders are the only thing lifting. I was rather surprised on that. So the servo valve is still sandwiched up here in this block. It's still fed by this guy, but it's with an O-ring boss. No big deal. This port is what actually runs the cylinders. Now, same thing. Here's this block, and it has the servo valve in there, fed by this port, not an O-ring on this one. And it has this port back here, but it also internally feeds that cylinder. So I'm back to square one. I'm back to where I was. What do you think, guys? And gals, I could get the 3-point cylinders that came with, or that were on this rear end that this housing came off of. It'd be another trip, which is like 3 hours away from me. And then, you know, it'd be an upgrade. I would be at category 3, 6,000 pound lift then, which would be pretty cool. I don't really exactly need that, but could do that. I'd have to get the brackets and everything that bolt on down here, because the cylinders would go right in here. So a lot of this would come off and be replaced. And I don't remember even seeing a drawbar on that white, so I don't know if this drawbar would work on there. But you know, it would be kind of a direct swap. And yes, category 3 was an option on 1755, 1855, 1955. Although you'd be hard pressed to find it on anything smaller than a 1955. I think 2255, it was category 3 was standard, but 1955 not always. And in fact, even a white 2105 was not always a category 3, but most of the time it was. So I don't know. Let me know. What would you do if it was yours? Let's say I could get the cylinders and everything for like $100 or something like that. Well, you know, with basically a day's worth of drive time and unbolting and bolting everything back up, cleaning it, and probably replacing some hoses, what would you do? Why don't you leave your comments, what you would do down there in the comments, and I don't know. We'll come up with this plan together. Thanks for watching.